I want to say at the beginning of this video, I'm not a Bryce Young hater. I'm not an Alabama hater. And I'm certainly not a Carolina Panthers hater. I believe Bryce Young is a good prospect and a good quarterback who brings a lot of intriguing skills to the NFL game. But I personally would take CJ Stroud above Bryce Young, and I would take CJ Stroud at the #1 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Bryce Young is going to be the #1 pick for the Carolina Panthers. In this video, I'm going to show you some examples of plays of why I personally wouldn't take Bryce Young with the first overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. I'm not just trying to do this to be a hater. I'm giving you my reasoning. So here it goes. Reason number 1 why I don't like Bryce Young as the first overall pick. College defenses told you on tape how to play Bryce Young. First and foremost, it starts with the rush plan. It starts with keep him in the pocket, force him to make power throws with arm strength over the middle of the field. Whether that comes to stunting, spying, or blitzing, force him to make power throws. This first one is just a stunt by LSU, forces him outside the pocket, and an incompletion. Here on 3rd and 12, they reveal a tactic that we'll see multiple times in this video. Georgia and LSU really did this well, and it's a 3-man rush with a spy. It's very similar to what Cincinnati did to Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship game, not this year, but last year. And it's a common tactic that Bill Belichick has used in the past versus mobile quarterbacks. And Bryce Young is creative. He's quick. He can get outside the pocket. He can extend plays. Bryce Young here, 3-man rush, spy, runs into the spy, and an incompletion. 3rd and 5 here in the red zone, 3-man rush. Bryce Young, okay, trying to find something, runs right into the spy, and he's not quick enough or fast enough to make this play. And that's what I fear. He's not athletic enough. He's not Kyler Murray to just make that guy miss and outrun him and make a play. And he doesn't have the arm or the presence, really. He's not an elite pocket guy that he wants to sit there and make that throw consistently. He wants to create a lot, which is something that we see a lot from Russell Wilson and company. Now on this play, we got the same exact thing. 3-man rush and a spy. And Bryce, once again, does not learn his lesson. Runs right into the spy and throws the ball away. So this is something we've just seen over and over and over again at this point. And Georgia, what did they do? They did the same thing, except with freakier athletes. Bam, it's a sack. And I believe they revealed this versus Bryce Young first, because this was the national championship. So right there, that is the speed of NFL linebackers. I believe now this guy is in the NFL right here. So you're not going to be able to outrun NFL linebackers, Mr. Bryce Young. And this is a play that really concerns me, because this is what I'm talking about. Bryce Young doesn't have elite physical traits. So he's small, and he's also not fast. He's going to get ran down by defensive ends in the NFL. Never mind linebackers. That's what Nolan Smith was able to do out of Georgia, who will be a first-round pick this year. Now, on this play, it also showcases that not just defensive ends, but even college defensive tackles can run down Bryce Young. Number 90 here. The big man gets to Bryce Young and actually forces a 4th down. Now, what do we have here? Bryce Young gets some pressure up the middle, escapes really well and effective, but can he make anything happen from here? He doesn't have a great arm down the field to throw the ball deep, and he doesn't have elite speed. So what is he going to do? He's a playmaker that doesn't have elite physical ability. He's not Russell Wilson's arm. He's not Kyler Murray's arm. He's not Kyler Murray's quickness or speed. And he's not Drew Brees from the pocket, as we'll learn, which he's been compared to. This is a play that I'm just confused by the mechanics and I'm confused by the drop back. This is something common you'll see in Bryce Young's game, where he tries to stay square to the line of scrimmage and then flip his hips and throw the football down the field. But sometimes when he's pressured, like this play, it causes inaccuracies because he's late on the throw. And that's something you cannot be in the NFL. You can never be late. And if you're going to survive as a pocket passer, as many suggest Bryce Young can, he can't be late because that causes inaccuracies. Here, middle of the field, up the middle pressure. That is something that Bryce Young really struggled with against good opponents in college football. That guy is wide, butt-ass naked open. He misses him because of middle pressure. Right up in his face. Because he's smaller, he's not able to step into his throw, and he's also not as effectively able to see over the line of scrimmage, and it causes inaccurate throws. When he has pressure coming in his face, it's tough for him to make those kind of plays. And we see this commonly with other smaller quarterbacks. Here's an all-out blitz from LSU. Now, this play is an example of he doesn't have a great deep ball, so he's not going to stress defenses down the field vertically. That worries me in the NFL because, okay, you're going to get blitzed a lot now, and you're also not fast to escape the blitz. What are you going to do when Hulkamania comes for you, Bryce Young? So we've got the blitz right here, right up the middle. And, I mean, Bryce just isn't a great thrower down the field. And as we see there, he doesn't step into the throw. He actually throws that off his back foot. This next play, again, middle of the pocket pressure and another bad throw. This is consistent against good opponents. Now, a lot of times he had a lot of time so he could create. All the good footage you'll watch on Bryce Young, he has time for days and he'll make plays and he'll create plays. But when he doesn't have time, and he got hammered on that play, he's got toughness. I'll give him that. Right there, number 3 is open. Just put it on him and lead him for that first down. Instead, it's an inaccurate throw because he senses interior pressure, and that causes a stop. 1st and 10 here. A throw behind his receiver, and there wasn't really a lot of pressure on that one, okay? I mean, what do we see here? Not really a lot of pressure. It's just sometimes the guy is a little bit off time. He's a little bit inaccurate at times, more than you would expect. I mean, he's not perfect mechanically, or he's not perfect from an accuracy standpoint. He's good. He's a good accurate passer. He's not Drew Brees, okay? There's a little bit of a difference here. This is the same game, okay? I'm not fooling you here. This is the same game I'm watching. Okay, Bryce Young throws and another does. It's because in this game he's sensed pressure. He's kind of out of whack. Now this is the play that you don't want. Okay, this is exactly what you do not want to see if you're a Bryce Young Carolina Panthers guy. Okay, he just misses an open guy. He misses an open guy on a corner route because he senses the pressure. Now here versus Texas, once again, pressure, and a bad throw. And that is what I'm really talking about here. Because he doesn't have the arm strength. If he had a great arm, he could get hit and he could still make this throw. He's got okay arm strength. It's NFL adequate, but it's not great. Now, more concerns about durability. This isn't anything Bryce does wrong. It's more so my concerns leading into the NFL. He gets hammered on these plays, okay? This one in particular, how many concussions have we seen Tua take in the NFL due to his size? And he's bigger than Bryce Young. If Bryce is going to invite pressure, if Bryce is going to play this style of play, patient, in the pocket, try to create, which is what he's so good at, he's going to get hit by big people. And he might get hurt, which if you're the first overall pick, that concerns me long-term for your health. This play again, like, stand in there, make the throw. That's what I want to see from my quarterbacks. And at times, I just don't see it enough from Bryce Young. I see great creativity. I see great feet. I see the ability to extend plays. I don't see the ability to sit in the pocket and make power throws the way that I would like it for a first overall pick. And right here, you just see holding on to the ball too long. Okay, and this resulted in one of the worst penalties I've seen in a college football game. But also, what are you doing? You're in your end zone. How many seconds are you going to hold on to the ball? He holds on to the ball too long at times. And here it should have been a safety. It wasn't. But yeah, I mean, I think you understand what I'm saying. There's issues with his game that I don't hear a lot of people talking about. So at the base level, Bryce Young does not have elite arm strength, elite speed, or elite accuracy. He is a timing rhythm quarterback who, from what I see, possesses good, but not excellent accuracy or timing. His special traits are his vision, his processing ability pre-snap, and his quickness to navigate the pocket and avoid pressure. But when you are a size outlier, you must be elite at some other aspect of your game to overcome your deficiency in size every single drop back, because the routine just becomes that much more challenging in the NFL. Bryce can create his own throwing lanes. He's great off script when pressured. He moves, but that also invites contact. And my question is that the style he has to play in the NFL to succeed? I see an average pocket passer. I see a smart quarterback, but I see a guy that doesn't have that size, doesn't have the arm strength, doesn't have the accuracy to be an elite pocket passer. I don't see those traits in Bryce Young. And I need to see some of those in order to pick you first overall. And neither does he have elite speed to escape and create plays or run the football. So teams are not fearing his rushing ability or his arm strength to shoot balls down the field. I question whether Bryce Young has the elite tools to be a very good quarterback in the NFL, which is what you would suggest a first overall pick to be. I think he'll be good. I think he'll be fine. I'm not sure he'll be special in the NFL. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's Mitch. Peace.